Yeah, all I need. One scale, a couple bells. Came in this shit by myself. Dog, why you fuck this girl? Cause I'm a player. Quarterback, no NFL. Ay, drippin' in Chanel. Playin' high, go see in the.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Hustle Man. I'm back in the building. I know I've been gone for a minute. Life been lifing. I just got a new studio. I've been grinding, building my brand up. Y'all see it uptown. Art Supply Code, got the shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'm really taking my craft serious, taking my business serious. So we back with another one. This video right here, it's a hot topic in the studio. It's a hot topic in the shop. Tattoo numbing cream. Should I use it? Should I not use it? And it's a tricky thing because you know these numbing cream today they're a lot different than the numbing creams back then. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. So to be honest with you, as somebody who's been tattooing 11 years, you know what I'm saying, I've been in and out different shops and dealing with different skins. You know what I'm saying? It's really a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. All the tattoo numbing creams, it's not always gonna work like you want it to work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the people follow the directions and then sometimes they don't. And now, you know, it's you know, and it's like, yo, what the hell? I can't do nothing about it. If it ain't working, it ain't working. You paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, when you buying numbing cream in the store, like over the counter, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be lidocaine. Lidocaine, more times than not, it'll probably be 4%, 5%, and it's not that strong. You know what I'm saying? It's not really that strong, so you're not really gonna get the best result when you dealing with lidocaine, like stuff like Pain Away and you know, little Family Dollar stuff. That stuff ain't gonna work like that. You know what I'm saying? It'll work for a minute, but it's like icy hot. You know what I mean? But you know, when it comes to back then, like when I had first tried a tattoo numbing cream, it was what's the cream called? It's called Hush. It was called Hush, and it was like an icy hot. Like it didn't like I'm putting it on the client, I'm following directions, and the client like, man, I still feel it, and you know, so I kind of just gave up on numbing cream altogether because I'm just like, man, I ain't fooling with it. You know what I mean? But you know, as time went on, I kind of just thought about it. I'm like, you know, before numbing cream existed, it was a thing to be like, yeah, bro, you see my tat? Yeah, that shit hurt like a mug, but I got it. It was a thing to say, yeah, it hurt, but I got it. I took that. You know what I mean? Now we kind of moving in a softer era. Everybody's sensitive. Everybody's soft. Everybody, well, I want a whole sleeve, but I don't want to feel it. What the hell you come and get the tattoo for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, for me, I don't get it, but then I get it because sometimes if you use the right numbing cream, this is for the tattoo artist, if you use the right numbing cream, like say for instance, I was doing this tat, I'm gonna try to insert it in the video. I did a portrait on this girl back, and like when it got to a certain point of it, like her back start caving in, like, you know what I mean? Like when we get to the last, like end of the tattoo, I started doing it, and she was like kind of pushing, like, you know what I mean? So I had used a little bit of numbing cream, put it on there, let it sit. Actually, I mixed it with Vaseline. I put the numbing cream on it, and I put a little Vaseline on top, you know what I mean, as a layer. Went to use the restroom, walked around, got some water, went upstairs, got a little what's the trail mix? Got some trail mix. I'm trying to kill time. I'm like, all right, cool, it should be done settled. You know what I mean? Came back, she wasn't even moving. So I'm like, oh word. So it just depends, you know what I mean? But when you're using the good numbing creams, most of the times they tell you want to let it sit for between an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like the longer it sit, the better. But the thing is, once you let it sit too long, it starts to wear off. So you feel like, well, I'm gonna let it sit for 2, 3, 4 hours. By the time you start to tat, it done about wore off. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, so it's like, why even use it? I always encourage the clients to just go ahead and get the tat. Like, don't even waste time doing all that. Like, I'd rather me use it because I want to use it versus I'm charging you extra, because I gotta charge you extra. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta put it on you, and we gotta wait and all that. I could have been on start the tat. I would have finished the outline about an hour ago, but I'm sitting here waiting on this numbing cream to settle in, and like I don't like working like that. You know what I mean? I'd rather use it when it's time, it's emergency. Not really emergency, but it's like, all right, we on the last 10 minutes, like I gotta get this piece done. You know what I mean? But I say my top two that I've used in my 11 years of tattooing, I say is Painless Tattoo. Shout out to Painless Tattoo. They, you know what I mean, I did a video on Instagram. They end up reaching out to me and sent me some free numbing spray and they sent me 5 creams for free. You know, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? So shout out to Painless Tattoo. And then it's another one. I want to say this is a Chinese brand or this is a brand from overseas, because, you know what I mean, if you go on Amazon, it's called XKTS, and it's a green bottle, you know what I'm saying? So basically with that one, I was in Charlotte and I had a client come and I told him about Painless Tattoo. He said he couldn't get none, so he ordered some off Amazon. So I'm tatting him and he like, yo, I don't feel nothing. Like, I don't feel nothing. So I'm like, what's the name of that? Ordered some. I used some later on and I was like, oh, like I had a few clients tell me like, yo, that shit working. So I say Painless Tattoo and that one was the best ones that I've used. As far as the Painless Tattoo, I had did a Shrek tattoo on my lady. Shout out to my lady, I love you. But I had did a Shrek tattoo on her leg, and she was explaining to me like it was certain spots where she could feel it, but it was like she damn near couldn't feel nothing. So I started to realize that a lot of these companies, they're finding a way to mix different ingredients like the surgeons use that you can't get over the counter. I don't know how they doing it, I don't know how they finding it, but they figuring out a way to you know what I mean, add the prolicaine and the I think it's called an epinephrine or something like that. Y'all, you know, if anybody in the medical field, or, you know the technical terms. If I'm saying it wrong, you can correct me in the comments. Byzantium, and you know, they mixing all these concoctions together and they coming up with something that's is really strong, and it's helping the tattoo industry. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you got a lot of the newer generation clients that just not I don't want to say they soft, but they ain't really hard body to just sit there and take it, you know what I mean? Get the whole chest, yeah, bro, go ahead and tap me up. Like, a lot of them ain't doing that, you know what I mean? So I say those two would be the best two to get if you're a tattoo artist and you just want to try it out for yourself. I definitely recommend doing it on yourself. You know what I mean? Get some skin, put some on there, and you practice with it, and you can, because you want to make sure that what you're doing for your clients, you're doing yourself. You know what I'm saying? I would never recommend a tattoo artist to just be going around playing on people's skin. This is serious business. Like, if you're not gonna tattoo yourself, you shouldn't be tattooing. Period. You know what I mean? And then you gotta remember, everybody's skin different. So you might tattoo, use the numbing cream or whatever, and then later on you find out they had a reaction, but you did everything right. You changed your gloves, you washed your hands, sanitizer, XYZ, and then you realize their skin had a reaction to the numbing cream. It wasn't even your ink or nothing, it was the numbing cream and how strong that shit was. You know what I mean? So you gotta keep that in mind. So should you use numbing cream? Yeah, in certain instances, yeah, but I say it's not needed. It's not needed. You know what I mean? You know what you came to the shop for. You knew you wanted a sleeve. You knew you wanted your whole chest done. Go ahead and get it. You know what I mean? But if you gotta buy it, those are the top two that I would recommend. Painless Tattoo, numbing cream, and XKTS. It's in a green bottle. Go on Amazon, pull it up. Of course, on my videos, I try to insert different things, so y'all should see it somewhere on the video. And just be careful, man. Just be careful. You're dealing with people's skin. Be careful. You know what I mean? Keep all these things in mind. The skin is one of the biggest organs on the body. Take care of the skin. Love the skin. You know what I mean? Just take care. Be careful. And I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. My first video back. I'm back in the building. We coming with better, you know what I mean, better material, man. I gotta order, you know what I mean? I got a mic, but, you know, I jumped out the YouTube, and I, you know, started doing the stuff, and now I'm jumping back in. But I got a nice bit of topics that I'm gonna jump on. So y'all just work with me. Love y'all. See y'all later. Peace.